So there's a bit of a good news around the Galaxy S26 Ultra, plus some official unpacked details, including trade-in values. Let's get into it. What's up guys, Sal here. So let's start with some good news. For years, Samsung kept the anti-reflective display exclusive to the Ultra. In fact, Ultra phones were pretty much the only devices in the world with this version of Gorilla Glass. Even iPhones still don't have it, which is honestly surprising. Sure, Apple also tried their version of the anti-reflective tech for the iPhone 17 Pro, and while it's definitely better than nothing, but it still doesn't come close to what Samsung is doing here. But now, that exclusivity with this tech might finally be coming to an end, because both the Galaxy S26 and S26 Plus could also get an anti-reflective display. A known tipster, WinFuture, shared the full spec sheet for the S26 lineup, and according to that, all three S26 devices will use Gorilla Glass Armor 2 protection. This glass ceramic material includes a built-in anti-reflective layer, which means all three Galaxy S26 devices will finally match one of the Ultra's most noticeable display advantages. And honestly, it's about time Samsung expanded that beyond just one model. Now on to Unpacked. Samsung has officially confirmed the event will take place on February 25th at 10 AM Pacific time. They've also hinted at trade-in offers of up to $900. Interestingly, Samsung's page currently says there are no trade-ins for the Fold 7 or Flip 7. But here's the thing, they said something similar before the Z Fold 7 launch, claiming there would be no S25 Ultra trade-in, but once pre-orders opened, it was suddenly included. So we'll have to wait and see if that actually happens. But if history repeats itself, I'd expect around $900 for the S25 Ultra, Fold 7, and maybe even the Fold 6. Now, there was also a rumor that Samsung would drop the free double storage upgrade this year, but that might not be entirely true. Reservation pages in the UK and Germany mentions a free storage upgrade, while the US page doesn't clearly confirm it. That doesn't mean it's not happening, just that we won't know for sure until pre-orders open on February 25th. Samsung is also offering $30 in free credit for accessories, which is lower than the usual $50. There's also a chance to win $5,000 if you make a free reservation. The offer is limited to the US, so if you're planning to pick up anything from the S26 lineup or the Buds 4, the reservation link will be down below. Coming back to that WinFuture spec sheet, there's nothing wildly new here, but a couple of details stand out. First, it claims the S26 Ultra will come with a 16GB of RAM variant. If true, that likely means the 1TB model will be the only one with 16 gigs. This spec sheet is meant for the European units, so the question is whether Samsung will offer 16GB of RAM globally. At this point, probably yes, but we'll have to wait and see. Second, it suggests the standard S26 won't get any thinner than the S25. Earlier reports said it would measure 6.9mm, about 0.3mm thinner than its predecessor. This new info says otherwise. So it looks like only the Ultra is getting slimmer this year, while the other two stay the same. Pricing in Europe is rumored to start at $1,000 for the S26, $1,270 for the S26 Plus, and $1,470 for the S26 Ultra. In the US, prices are expected to remain unchanged. Now here's something worth paying attention to. Samsung seems to have learned the hard way what happens when customers feel like corners are being cut. We now have tablet sales data for Q4 2025, and it shows Samsung saw close to a 10% drop, while nearly every other OEM actually gained market share. That makes Samsung the only loser here, and that makes you wonder why. Well, the answer really comes down to two words: cost cutting. First, they moved away from Snapdragon and switched to MediaTek. Fair or not, most buyers still don't put MediaTek in the same league, so the shift instantly felt like a step down in terms of premium appeal. Second, they dished Bluetooth from the S Pen. On a phone, that's already a questionable call. On a productivity-first tablet, it just makes even less sense. And the sales numbers reflect those choices loud and clear. Cost-cutting might boost margins in the short term, but over time, it eats into brand perception and weakens user trust. We've seen this play out across the industry again and again. Hopefully, Samsung takes the hint and stop trimming the experience where it actually matters. By the way, Samsung is also launching the Buds 4 lineup at the Unpacked event with a redesign and some new features. I've covered the details separately, so you can check that out here. and I'll see you there.